Okay, you are listening to David Asai's Part 13 for another week in football tipping. And I'm a Coldplay fan in the house. Well, last week in football tipping was absolutely, I don't know, my team didn't perform last week. It's Port Adelaide was absolutely, I can't pronounce it, but it was very, very a typical bad quarter of football against Port Adelaide last week. Port Adelaide players are absolutely disgraceful. Because in the last quarter, they kicked the guy after the siren. Before the siren went, on Sunday afternoon, I was screaming my place. I was not happy, Jan. My face was absolutely, couldn't believe it. Okay, I can't pronounce this, but apparently Luke Parker from Sydney Swans is now got reported for rough conduct on a Frankston player named Josh Smith who's concussed in the second quarter, and he's out of football for a month with head protocols. Could be out for probably in the week. Frankston Dolphins are now stuffed now for the rest of the season, out of the finals too. So Frankston Dolphin players, if you're watching this at home, Josh Smith, please do not ring up Luke Parker anymore for 6 weeks. Because if you do ring up Luke Parker and start saying to his face, to Luke Parker's face, you imbecile player is not good on the footy ground. You should go home tonight and watch Farmer Wants to Wife reunion on Sunday night. Farmer Wants to Wife is reunions on this Sunday night after Dream Home at 8:30, and 3 people are going to be on the show to get married, to propose. David recommends for everyone in Agora on campus to watch Farmer Wants to Wife on Sunday night reunion on Channel 7 and 7+. Okay, let me start with the Richmond list. I'm giving them out of 10, a 7 out of 10 because they're not performing enough. And I'm giving West Coast Eagles are in 16th position. They are absolutely stuffed, West Coast. And guess what? Harley Reid is dating Xavier Dershma's sister. She's a netballer. So they're dating now. They live in Perth together, dating. So that's wonderful for them. So congratulations to Harley Reid dating Jasmine Dershma. On my microphone right here will say, David decides North Melbourne players need to start listening to YouTube, Spotify playlists for 12 months until August. North Melbourne players request every Friday at home.
And what will happen if they listen to that?
They'll probably give the coaching staff a headache at training. Okay, welcome to part 13 of DD Decides, and I'm here with my best buddy name. It's a close supporter in the house. His name is Nuvindra, so welcome to my footy tipping show on YouTube channel.
Thank you for having me, David. Hi, everyone.
Tonight I'm tipping the red and the white, the Sydney Swans to win by 26 points against the Western Bulldogs. If Sydney win tonight, they'll be on top of the ladder. And Nuvindra, who are you going to tip tonight between the Western Bulldogs or the Sydney Swans tonight?
Bulldogs. Okay.
Fremantle players are absolutely terrible last week. They beat St Kilda last week. Jada O'Meara kicked a goal in the third quarter, in the last quarter. And the Fremantle players or supporters have started going, you're our legend O'Meara. For me, I'm going for black and white to win. The Magpies to beat Fremantle tomorrow night away by 27 points. And I'm giving Buddy Whitecheck to kick 6 goals tomorrow night.
Yeah, 6 goals.
Nuvindra, who going to tip tomorrow night?
Hollywood.
But how much?
6.
Yes, 2 points wide. I'm going to give your team a 9 out of 10 for not performing enough. It's 0-9. And Elsa Clarkson is now a big strife this minute as coach, Jackie. So Jordan, of course, and sing it 1-0. Oopsie daisy. Check out the stars for Jackie. And all yellow. Thank you, Coldplay fans.
Really?
Who's playing, David?
North Melbourne.
North Melbourne.
Versus Port Adelaide. We got the power to win. Port Adelaide will win by 28 points because they are a fantastic club in South Australia and are going to make the finals.
Yep.
And Nuvindra, who are you going to tip this week?
Which, Tigers, is it?
North Melbourne or Port Adelaide?
North Melbourne.
I'm tipping da 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 da.
Da 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 da.
Carlton win by 29 points, and Gold Coast Suns are going to be out of the finals for the rest of these 12 months. If they lose this week, bye bye, Gold Coast assistant coaches. See you next year.
See next year.
And Nuvindra, who are you going to tip this week? Carlton or Gold Coast?
Carlton.
Carlton?
Geelong
Really,
players
come on.
going to win this week. Geelong versus
Geelong.
the GWS Giants on Sunday afternoon. All right, for me, I'm tipping. We've got 2 players back in this week. Tom Hawkins, after last week, rested, and Jeremy Cameron from head body colds. For me, and this week, I'm tipping GC by 27 points. And Tom Stewart's still, I think, Dangerfield's still injured, so he won't be back for until the bye round. Won't be back onto probably round 15 or round 16. I'm tipping Geelong by 29 points. And Nuvindra, who are you going to tip this week?
Geelong.
How much?
6.
Thank you very much. I'm tipping the Bombers this week because Richmond has got too many injuries. During time at the G, to respect Aboriginal players' cultures. And Nuvindra, who are you going to tip this week? Richmond versus Essendon.
Essendon.
Hawthorn are playing Brisbane this week. We are playing Brisbane Lions at Marvel Stadium, and we are, I don't know about, apparently our footy club is now in a little bit of, we're struggling now as a footy club. And I'm going to mention names in our back line. I'm putting our back line right now is not performing enough. I'm putting our back line, Jarman MP, Sam Frost and Blake Hardwick last week against the Port Adelaide. Fantastic game, but they didn't tackle Port Adelaide players in the last quarter. So this week, Sam Mitchell, his face was a little bit anxious, like frustrated about the back line. He said to the players, put your socks up this week and start winning games. Hawthorn to bounce back after last week's shocking game against Port Adelaide. I'm going to beat Brisbane by 26 points. Smashing to pieces. And Nuvindra, who are you going to tip this week?
Hawthorn.
By how much?
10.
Thank you, DJ Nuvindra. Okay. I'm going to say this very closely. So any Melbourne player who stuffs up a massive coach this week, they have to go home to do push-ups. And security players too. On Sunday night at 6 o'clock, at 7 o'clock. And I'm tipping, I can't remember, but I think St Kilda are struggling right now with a lot of injuries.
Yeah, injuries are right.
And apparently last year, did you notice, Jackie, that last year, Lenny Hayes stepped down as assistant coach last year in the elimination final for personal reasons. So last I was watching SCN, Hodgie, Cause and Brad Johnson were talking about St Kilda, and Brendan Goddard in the interchange rooms at Marvel St Kilda was talking to the midfield players about their tackling. So for me this week, I'm tipping Melbourne to win easy because they got a good ruckman. And guess who's at the Melbourne ruck coach now, Jackie? Mark Jamer. He retired in 2017. Nuvindra, we're going to tip this week.
Auckland.
Melbourne or St Kilda?
Melbourne.
Easy, huh? How much?
Probably 6.
Melbourne by 27 points for me. Last round of round 11, we got Surf Australia, let them on the Adelaide Crows. And we got
the cameras.
we've got the Eagles, West Coast Eagles. I want to say hello to number 1 draft pick.
Hello.
Harley Reid was on
What chipmunks, you saying?
talking footy last night, on the front bar last night, talking about the team. Said he likes Perth weather.
Yep.
And he's only 18 years old, Jackie, a left footer. So for me, I'm tipping Adelaide Crows to win by 7 points. And Nuvin, who got tip this week? Adelaide or West Coast?
West Coast.
For how much?
50.
Okay, I want to thank Ashley for coming on today to my part 13 of my footy tipping show on YouTube channel. Thank you for being the studio audience.
Studio
Ashley.
audience, mate. No worries, guys.